away. And through. If the Eagles are going to upset the Shula drive for the record, they'll have to score a touchdown to do it. Pete Stoyanovich with a 45-yard field goal.
And don't forget, they had fumbled a snap earlier in the game on the extra point. Don Shula was sure happy to see that bad boy go through the uprights.
One step closer.
What it tight. He's seen it before the past few games.
Stoyanovich, yeah.
Almost hooked out of there, but it held true. How difficult it must be for him not to think of the record. Perhaps think of his wife.
He's thinking of it.
Oh, he may be. Maybe even perhaps thinking of his wife, Dorothy, who passed in 1991, who has been such a big part of his football career that even as she got close to her passing, always wanted Don to maintain his focus on the game of football. Never wanted him to be distracted with her cancer. And so dedicated was he, as they traveled the world together to try and find a cure.
Stoyanovich to kick off. It'll go out of bounds, so the Eagles will start from the 35-yard line.
Kickoff, out of bounds. Receiving team will take possession on the 35-yard line, first down.
Well, that's not what Don Shula had in mind to start this last drive. 35-yard line, very good possession. Now Ken O'Brien is going to have to try and get something together. They had a very good first half, in particular, a good second quarter, scoring 14 points. But here in the second half, it has been next to nothing offensively.
And O'Brien, who has been the undoing of Shula-coached Dolphin teams so many times in his career as a Jet. Great snag with a flag down by Calvin Williams. Bestie Jackson covering Williams. It's against Miami anyway. That record's not intact yet.
Holding both 24 and 37 on the defense. The pass is completed. Penalties decline. First down.
How ironic. The Jets last week kept him from him, and now the quarterback that has given him so many headaches in the past, the former quarterback of the Jets, Ken O'Brien, trying to keep him from it yet again.
O'Brien delivers. Got his man at the 40. Herschel Walker, another Eagle first down. Cut up in front of Bruce Alexander to make the catch, and O'Brien has his team ready to go right again.
And Tom Olivadotti is going to have to start bringing some pressure to try and force Ken O'Brien to move around. If you just leave Ken O'Brien comfortably in the pocket, he'll pick you apart.
O'Brien from the gun, 3 minutes away from the record. O'Brien chased out, pass deflected at the line of scrimmage and incomplete. Brian Cox batted it away.
What a huge mistake there by Ken O'Brien. He had at least 20 to 25 yards to run with the football once he moves up here. Now, maybe Brian Cox made him change his decision, but there was a big opening on the left side of the field for him to take off and run. Look at all the green grass. Instead, tried to pull it up, and Brian Cox knocked it down.
2nd and 10, 2 minutes, 53 seconds left. 5-point Dolphin lead. Ball at the 40. O'Brien again has to scramble, dumps it. Hebron dropped it.
Oh boy,
Would have had the first down.
Hebron's going to go in search of Elmer's glue after this game. 2 fumbles, and now this. Tried to turn his head around, assumed the catch, and laid it on the ground.
3rd and 10. Complete. Lofton, his first catch of the day.
Oh. Oh, 37 years old, James Lofton comes up with the play of the game thus far, working on the young second-year player Troy Vincent. A quick little shove from the veteran, and then leans for out of bounds and the first down. James Lofton. Oh, boy. What must be going through the mind of Don Shula at this moment?
Pacing the sideline like a caged animal. 2:39 away from the record. Eagles without any timeouts left. They trail by 5 points. Complete at the sideline. Out of bounds, Lofton. Short game. Troy Vincent covering for the Dolphins.
And a quick hitch in the pants by Don Shula as he is now watching two veterans go to work. James Lofton, Ken O'Brien, nice job with the feet. James Lofton with more receiving yards than anyone in NFL history, and he is a thorn in the side of Don Shula right now.
Eagles must score a touchdown. They have 2 minutes, 34 seconds. That's Herschel Walker in motion. And O'Brien looking for him. Instead, throws it to Calvin Williams, who is locked up in a battle with Vesty Jackson, and it's incomplete. It'll bring up third down.
Calvin Williams felt that he was held on this play. Vesty Jackson, as he tried to break to the outside, grabbed the jersey, but it was an uncatchable ball. Watch Vesty Jackson just grab hold here. If anything, it's got to be an illegal chuck, not called by the officials.
O'Brien pleads his case to no avail, but it appeared to be an infraction by the Dolphins. They get away with one. It's 3rd and 4. Lofton dropped it. James Lofton dropped it at the 5-yard line. The man who has caught over 750 passes.
You won't see this. Holy cow. I'll bet you not 10 times in his career has he dropped one like that.
Well,
there it is.
Was it meant to be? 4th down. O'Brien dropped it. Fumbled football. Dolphins recover. Yes, some things are meant to be.
The man who prays daily, goes to church daily, spends time with God on every moment possible, almost got a little godlike intervention on the last 2 plays. First, James Lofton with the drop, and inexplicably, Ken O'Brien lets it simply fall out of his hands. And the record is his. Wow. Wow.
And he'll do it with Doug Peterson, who today threw his first NFL pass after Scott Mitchell was injured. Eagles have no timeouts remaining. Mitchell can only watch. And the Dolphins will kill the clock. They'll have to stop with a 2-minute warning.
But there is going to be time if the Dolphins cannot pick up a first down because of the stoppage for the 2-minute warning for the Eagles to get the ball back. So they may still need a little more help before this one's done.
2 minutes separate Don Shula from record win number 325. 2 minutes left in the game. Will Don Shula pass George Halas for all-time coaching wins in the NFL?
And he's not finished coaching this game. He knows that this offense needs a first down. They've got 2nd down and 8. Ken O'Brien simply let that one slide out of his. I mean, that is almost unbelievable, Tom Hammond. James Lofton dropping one right in the breadbasket, and then Ken O'Brien simply letting it fall out of his hands.
Divine intervention.
Oh, man, is it ever.
Mark Higgs, driven back from the 40. No gain.
A little bridge intervention on that one.